So, what is subglacial bed deformation in glaciers? All right, it's a method of erosion. It accounts sometimes for up to 90% of the erosion in glaciers. Okay, and what it is it's where you have a slope, right? And this slope potentially has alternating bands of weaker rock and hard rock. So let's call this weak rock, hard rock, weak rock. Okay, and you have a glacier moving above all of this rock. Now, the sheer weight of the glacier is going to cause cracking on these weaker areas of rock. It's going to cause this rock, this weak rock, this soft rock to erode faster than it will the hard rock. So the hard rock might crack a little bit because of the weight, but it has more structural integrity, it has more strength, it can withhold the thickness of the glacier more, okay? But these bits can't, and so rocks enter the glacier from subglacial from like subglacially the rocks enter the glacier, okay, and the glacier starts transporting these rocks, and eventually once the glacier disappears, okay, you're gonna have your landscape, all right, but the areas of soft rock are going to be more eroded than the areas of hard rock, and so you end up having a really weird sloped kind of area. And actually, what can happen in these areas is if water fills these depressions, you actually end up having a ribbon lake. Because if you think about it, as the glacier moves, right, as the glacier moves downhill, um, as it's eroding this, you don't really see it, but the glaciers are usually a lot wider than they are tall. So if you're looking from the top of a glacier, this might be, if you're looking from the top, this might be how wide it is. So it might be a kilometer wide, whereas it might only be 100 meters thick. Okay, and this forms, right. If you're looking from the top of the landscape again, this is maybe your slope, right? If you're looking from the top of the landscape, this is your mountain peak, let's say, not Great Durham. This is your mountain peak, and it goes downhill, it goes downhill, it goes downhill, it goes downhill. Your depression is going to look something like this, and that's actually going to fill with water, and that is what a that is what a ribbon lake is. It's literally just a really wide lake, a really long lake, um, formed by a glacier as it moves over softer rock. Okay, and that's how a ribbon lake is formed through subglacial bed deformation.